Hi YouTube, this is Bayu here. This video is gonna be basically a information video on the problems that literally the world is having with the stinky medical issue that the whole world is having. I was doing my daily reading. If you want into information, you have to do reading every day to keep up. But now what surprised me is the Russian health ministry is making a second rear on the WHO, because the WHO now, since the pressure from the US, our commanded in Twitter, defunding and is trying to, the WHO, the doctor, Theodros Adamon, I cannot pronounce his last name, Ghebreyesus, is trying to, make a clean cut with the U.S. administration, but, administrations in the world, they come and go. They're like use toilet paper. 4 years and you're gone. So who cares what they think? But this is what the Russian Ministry of Health is heeding the WHO, because the WHO is advertising this new drug called dexamethasone, or the Latin name dexamethasone. And the Russian specifically described this drug, okay, I'm gonna verbatim tell you what Sergei Adep said, that this drug is wonderful for pulmonary head or pulmonary. The guy Sergei Adep is the head of the pulmonary section. That the minister said that the dexamethasone is used to treat a range of inflammation disease, including pneumonia, and this drug has been in the market for decades. Okay, we have a doctor in Latin America, specifically from El Salvador, the little bitty country. So our commander in Twitter called it the shithole. Yeah, that was one of the countries that he referred, because people migrate. Humanity migrates. He doesn't know that. Okay. But I want you to know is that El Salvador only has 78 people dead. Why is it that a little insignificant banana country has a very minute number of deaths? And if you go back to compare El Salvador with Guatemala, which is another banana country, actually it's the top banana country. Guatemala only have 418 deaths. Still, for the number of population, if you look at the statistic, per death per 1 million is only 23, which is extremely low. Okay, that's per million. Why is it that the cluster of Central American country, Cuba, Venezuela, the numbers are so low? Because they don't follow the WHO, okay? They have their own medicine to work on. If you never heard about the Cubans, when it is a catastrophe around the world, an earthquake, tsunami, they get there overnight. They beat everybody else, including the French group, Doctors Without Borders. Cuba only have 84 deaths. Now, there is a doctor that I'm going to tell Pancho to put in there. You're going to do the research. I'm going to tell not to put any link, because I don't want anybody to mess with the channel, because it's a strong dark side power that keep the information down, guys. I don't know if you have researched the internet for this mumbo jumbo Agenda 21. But just read it and make you think. Is some group of humans for real trying to kill the population? It's not like the US, it's not like the French, the Germans, or the UK, who was another top country. donate all the money to third world countries, guys. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Look at what happened to Argentina now. Oh, my salute to AMLO, the Mexican president, because the Mexican president now intervened with White Rock leadership, Black Rock leadership, the banking, the mutual money place, because Argentina it was close not to pay what the right-wing pukes borrow, because it's too much money for the socialist country now in power, the Fernandez, to do so. AMLO intervened and they agreed to pay 50% of what they owe, and everybody's happy. And going back to Central America and South America and the coordination, now if you look at the map, it's a huge distance geographically, but why is it that they have low number of deaths? That's the first question that I need you to ask. I know I have some people that go, oh, USA, oh, European first world country, but the medicine sucks. Now, let me hit you with the numbers real quick. USA, it has 119,197 deaths. Total cases of contaminated people is 2,212,564. I got one of my friends, the brother of my very close friend. You can say it's my stepson. Always argue with me that it's a number of population. Well, son, I explained it very low level, so he can say that if you multiply the total numbers of cases times 4, it's a little bit more than the total number of cases in the world. So the USA has 1/4 of all the contaminated people in the world. That's too much. And then if you multiply total death, 119,194. Okay, I'm going to do it over here real quick because it's very important for you to understand what I'm trying to establish here, okay? If you understand that, you know that we have a serious issue that nobody's telling you. Okay, 119,197, 119,197. If you multiply that times 4, it gives you 476,788. Now, do you know how many people have expired around the world all together? All together, as the Anglos call it, the world, and it's only the 5 sisters. And we now came out with a word, with a coin, we are coining the word global South, meaning everybody in the South that is not counting on the 5. 447,000. 447,000, and we have here 476,000. So that means that tells you by just plain number, the USA has more than 25%. More than 25% deaf people. Why? Is the hospital so bad? Is the nursing and the doctors so stupid they cannot deal with the disease? Maybe so. But what is the problem? They're supposed to go to the best school in the world. So why we have 1/4 of the people dead in the US? Why? It all boils down to what the Russians are now saying about the medication that's used in the US. I'm going to tell Pancho to put the article. I'm going to tell Pancho to put a link to the doctor's name only, or put the name of the doctor and then the name. And I want you to understand what she's saying. Oh, and by the way, the doctor went to school here for her postdoctoral degree. She's a microbiologist and a pharmacologist. So she's both, and have an MD from El Salvador, from the top religious private university in El Salvador. So it's not a state university. But she has saved thousands and thousands of lives. And she's one of the doctors that is treating, she's a private doctor, by the way. She doesn't belong to the county, to the state, or a national country. She deals with WhatsApp. So poor people deal with WhatsApp. And she have customers in Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, Washington State, the city of Washington, all in New England, Peru, Spain, France, Germany, one of the Scandinavian countries, Denmark. I mean, she deal with the customers, the patients all over the world on WhatsApp because they are Spanish speaking Central American. And she had put the phone in the one of those interviews she does all over Latin America. And you'll be amazed how some of the interview they try to destroy her medical protocol because it's working and it's so effective and it is cheap, extremely pennies on the dollar. That's the difference between a Latin doctor and a U.S. doctor in a first world country. They don't need the money, they don't want the money. Someone says like the communist country, medicine and education is free. That's true. It should be like that. You should not make money on people's health. It's perverted. It's beyond perversion. It's beyond stupidity. You do not make money on people's health. It's worse than saying that you want to enslave the whole world. It's bad. So now the Russians are hitting the WHO because the WHO lost the leadership. Yeah, now it's like whoever complains, they cater to the country. Somebody complains, they cater to the country. So they are no more scientists. They are more like politicians trying to appease the powers to be. Ibuprofen, within the first 24 to 48 hours, 3 times a day, 400 milligrams. That's what the doctor said. Okay. Talk about her and a strong cold medicine. I mean, you gotta look at that. A lot of fluid, even to you puke, and then wear a blanket. So the second doctor in El Salvador, the one with her says, if when your body sweat, it helps your body to get rid of toxins, and that's true. It's like if you don't pee, everything stays in your system. The more you pee, the more you clean your system, and you help your kidneys and your liver. Okay, so I'm gonna tell Pancho to put that link in there. Now I'm glad that the Russians are fighting the WHO and their stupidity, and I want you to, if you have somebody that speaks Spanish, to translate with Dr. María Eugenia Barrientos is leading Latin America out of the stupid leadership of the WHO in the civilized world and saving people's life. Pennies on the dollar. And they don't need to go to the hospital because, as she said, and the Russian in this article state the fact, once you cure or fight the inflammation in the trachea and the larynx and the bronchioles, you don't get real sick. You don't have problems with suffocation and death and pulmonary failure. That is the key for this problem, but they're not doing that. This is why, once again, I want you to understand this. The United States has more than 1/4 of death in the world because they are not using the right protocol. And we have a little Mickey Mouse doctor for the banana country laughing at the faces of the ignorance and stupidity. Don't put it on me, I just bring the message. Read about her, read this article that tells you everything that is going on. Okay, YouTube, my job here is to give you information and for you to think. You pick sides whether you want, you die or survive, or your family, loved ones die, or they survive. It's up to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my new subscriber. Talk to you later. Bye.